Hello, everyone. My name is Mauryce Thomas II. I'm a junior psychology major at Fisk University, and I'm a native of Mobile, Alabama. And I decided to do my study on ADHD amongst African American college students. So, just a little bit of background before um, I go into the research. I just I chose this because of an experience I had at a summer camp where I was working with a lot of children that had ADHD and other mental health disorders. And I just thought it was really interesting. And I really wanted to make Black people the sole focus. So that's why I chose, excuse me, African American college students because I am a student at a historically Black college. And I just think it's important to highlight um, how important it is to acknowledge ADHD in different races, especially Black people. So my abstract just talks a little bit about educational psychologists and what they do, which an educational psychologist provides different theories of human development to help suit students and teachers in school environments so that they can do their jobs better. And then the main problem with educational psychologists or in that field is that only 25% of them are males and only 75% of them are females. And a little known fact that I've known from doing research is that less than 1% of educational psychologists are Black males. So that just shows how important it is that there needs to be more educational psychologists in this field. So the purpose of this study was to raise awareness about ADHD amongst African American college students who attend either HBCUs or predominantly white institutions. And the main goal was to increase education about ADHD and how that affects African American college students. So the way that I collected this data was through the creating flyers, promoting it on all social media platforms such as Instagram, various group chats, um, and I decided to create a Google form to test the knowledge that you knew about ADHD before the presentation, as well as what you learned after, just to see if you learned more or you learned less, just to see. Um, and so our results came back, and my study found that students knew about 96.1% knew more about ADHD and how it affects the demographic of Black college students, and that this presentation helped provide a resource and a conversation about ADHD. And so lastly, I want to be reflective on this experience and to just talk about how important it was to have this conversation because a lot of people had preconceived notions about ADHD and they didn't know a lot. And through this event and through this study, they learned more about what ADHD actually is and the different facets it can take. And so that's what's shown in these charts. There is a huge increase on how ADHD is defined and how people defined it, as well as how ADHD can be managed. So that is all for my presentation. Thank you so much, and I hope you all have a great day.